Welcome to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games. Today, it's all about protecting our home. We need to protect it from the people who would want to rob us and murder us. Yeah, that's about all the heroes do. Wait, heroes? Yeah, because in this game, the heroes are the villains and the villains are the heroes. We're going to play Legend of the Keepers. Now, this is just a demo. It's perfectly free, so if you want to, you can go to itch.io and you can play it yourself. But don't do that just yet, because I want to show the game to you. So let's go. I've been very excited for this game. I think it's awesome and it's just so good. We're not going to do the tutorial, I'll tell you myself. Now currently we can only play as the slaveholder, but eventually we're going to have other like engineer and enchantress. Especially the enchantress, I'm quite excited for that. Now, at the start we get a certain amount of monsters that we can use to fight the heroes that dare to enter our home and try to hurt us. So we're going to start this off in week 1 in the dungeon. We need to protect ourselves from those filthy, evil heroes who think they can just attack us because we're not human. Now we start this off by positioning a trap. So first thing you want to do is you want to look at the enemies and what kind of attacks they do. So this guy can do fire damage. The placing is similar to Earth's Lord of Death or Darkest Dungeon, where essentially you can only attack people at certain positions. So this guy can attack everybody with the zone attack. It's going to be fire damage. This one is doing nature damage to the person in the front. And this one can do physical damage to the person in the front. So the person in the front is going to die pretty quickly. Now then we can pick traps. Now you can see that this trap does -10 morale and applies depressed. So similarly to Eratus, we can kill the enemies by focusing on their physical life, destroying their health, or we can try to attack their morale. But the cool thing about it in this game is that if you actually get their morale to 0, they're immediately going to leave. So there's no like chances of giving them a heart attack, something like that. No, as soon as their morale is 0, they're done. So it's a really good strategy with that. So I'm going to place a bone catapult that's going to do -10 morale and applies depressed, because I would like to at least once in this game to show you the morale attacks. So we know that they're going to do nature attack, physical, and fire to the person in the front. So the person in the front should be somebody who's good against nature, physical, and fire. Which I don't think we have anyone who's reasonably good at that. So I think I'm going to place... do we have somebody who's high health? You have 100 health. You have 120 health. So we're going to place this guy up in the front. He's really good against nature. And he has pretty high health. And we can also do morale attacks. Then I'm going to grab Oxai, who can also do morale attack and apply depressed on everybody. That'd be pretty cool. I'm going to put him in the middle. And we're going to grab Ether, who's also very good at morale attacks. -35 morale for the front, or 40 air damage and depressed on the person in the back. So we're going to place them over here. We're going to confirm. Then we can place more traps. I'm going to go with Railing Horde, which again attacks morale, but it gives me range to the next group of monsters, which means their damage attacks are going to be increased. Which doesn't really matter for us right now because it doesn't apply for morale, but it's still pretty good. The person in the front, I'm going to place our Gook. And then anybody else, well, nobody else can actually do. In that case, let me remove him, and I'm going to place Talos, which is going to die immediately, but that doesn't matter. The monsters, they can be used in the next dungeon. They just like revive or something, so you don't have to worry about it. So instead I've placed this guy over there because most of their attacks go to the front guy, so they can kill him, and then I can use this guy to do the morale attacks. And then if they killed all the monsters, they can get to me, but hopefully they won't. Ooh. They're now depressed because we have thrown human skulls at them. Now whoever has the highest speed goes first. Oh no. So this guy, what he can do is he can switch the order of our people. So yeah, so he killed my best morale attacking kind of guy, which is not great. But we still have some other attacks. So we're going to do Fear of the Dead, which is going to give everybody depressed, which is pretty cool. So it's -10 morale per turn. That's great. And we're also going to do Scream of Terror, which is going to lower their morale by 15. At this point, I think both of my monsters are dead when they go, because, yeah, this one's dead, that one's dead very soon. But the morale attack should kill these two, I think, next turn. Yeah, when this guy goes, I think he might... Yeah, he's already running away. This guy's going to run away very soon. So now he's getting, like, 10 morale per turn for 7 more turns. Yeah, this guy's going to like... Now, at this point, I can do a spell. I could do a Burning Whip, which would hurt him, but right now what I want to do is focus on his morale, so I'm going to go with Intimidation, which, again, lowered his morale a little bit, and now our monster's going to kill him. He's going to shuffle them up again, I presume? Oh no, actually I go first. So we're gonna do the poison arrow, because why not? Just because I can. I have no... Oh, he actually already ran away because of that. So you can see that the morale thing can be pretty powerful if you place the right enemies, which I think is pretty cool. Now at this point we can choose. We can grab the money, or we can grab another bone catapult, or we can grab a poison cloud. I'm gonna go for poison cloud because I kind of want to show you like the regular attacks for the damage too, not just the morale. But that was pretty cool. Now it's the next week and we can now choose. We can go to the engineer, upgrade a trap to the next level. We can go to the merchant and buy a monster or a trap, or we can just go to an event. So I think I'm going to right now, I'm just going to level up. No, let's go. Yeah, let's level up a trap. I kind of like this one because it attacks morale, but it makes your... Actually, no, let's copy the poison cloud. Costs 200 and we can do 20 nature damage, which is pretty cool. Now at this point we can pick between a trainer or an event. I'm gonna go to the trainer because I want to level up one of my monsters. Question is which one? I am thinking about this guy because he can do both morale and physical damage. So I think it would be pretty cool. So let's train him up. 75 physical damage, applies 2 vulnerable to the attacker. Damage taken is increased by 50%. That's pretty cool. And now we can go to the merchant to buy another monster. No, let's do an event now. Some of your employees have started a strike. They're asking for a risk premium, and they're threatening to carry on for 3 weeks if they don't get what they want. Ooh, well, we don't have the money, so we're gonna have to refuse. So Oxar and Stoesbaas are not gonna work anymore for us for the next, what was it, 5 weeks? That's not great. We're gonna have a lot less monsters to choose from. That's alright, we're strong. So our enemies can do 50 air damage to the person in the front, physical damage to the person in the front, and ice damage on everyone. So we would definitely like Huzal because he's kind of immune against ice. Well, almost. Not immune, but he can really handle. So I'm going to place him in the middle, I think. We'll go with Arguk in the front because, again, he has the best health total. And I'm gonna play... Oh, actually, no, I should play Core Dude because he's just like Arguk, but he's higher level. And let's do... These guys are pretty weak against nature, so I'm going to grab Toulouse because he's really good at nature attacks. And then I'm going to add a Poison Cloud, which is again a nature attack, and they're not strong against those. And here, well, here we don't really have a choice, so I'm going to place Arguk in the front, Ether in the middle, and Swoos in the back. Go. And here we'll place, I guess I'll go with the Circle of Saw, which gives them bleeding and just a regular damage attack. And we'll see if we can destroy them. I hope they won't kill this guy straight up, because I'd really like to use the 75 attack on him. Ooh, Toxic Valley. Make everybody poisoned. 5 nature damage on next turn. Or use a poison arrow just once on one of them. I think I'll do the poison arrow. I'd really like to kill them so they can hurt me that much. Okay, Ice Block would insta-kill that person, or Freezing Breath. It lowers their speed. Let's do Freezing Breath. Because this person will die soon just from the bleeding. I hope. Okay, Frenzy. Yeah, let's do the Frenzy. So this person is now going to be vulnerable. So every damage I do to them is going to be increased, which is pretty cool. Ooh, did. Okay. Can I do one more attack with him? Yes. More Freezing Breath, so this person will die on its next turn with the poison, I believe. Yeah, only has 7 HP, so dead. Bye-bye, monster. I'll revive you as soon as the heroes are gone. Yeah, let's poison them. Go, 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 go. Love it. 10 nature damage on next turn. Great. And let's do... Doesn't really matter. I'll do the Poison Dagger, but she's straight up dead, so it doesn't matter. Spectral Wave, 40 air damage. Yeah, we want to do some physical damage, so we'll do air damage. And he's depressed now, which doesn't really matter because we haven't really been focusing on his morale. Yeah, he's bleeding, he's depressed, he's poisoned. He's just like, just leave me alone. Oh, we're not leaving. And we're gonna poison him again with the Poison Dagger. It's just like, I'm gonna hurt you as much as I can. You can see now he's going to get actually 20 nature damage on next one. So it's like 5 times the number that's here, and then the number gets lowered. So it's like 20 this turn, and the next turn it would have been 15. Okay, we can get new people. So we could get Ognask. Ooh, Ognask is amazing. He has a passive ability where monsters killed come back to life as a skeleton warrior. So even if they die, they can do some extra damage. You also grab Chernilla. Damage still increased by 100% to heroes whose armor is higher than 0%. Well, she's pretty cool too, but I want Ognask. Give me Ognask. I want you. Now, we could go to the engineer upgraded trap. We could take a course, an opportunity to send one of your employees to an intensive training course, or we can do it in an event. Let's try to do the course. I hope I have the money for it. I'm missing 8. So he would level up 2 levels, but it'll take him 5 weeks. So I can't do that, so I'm just gonna ignore it then. Okay, now we can go to business trip or plunder. So the way this works is if you go to business trip, you sort of send a person there. Actually, we can do business trip next time, so I'll show you then. So let's do plundering first. So we can pick where we want to go. We can go to sacrificial altar, where we'll definitely lose the volunteer, but we'll get an artifact. We can go to the guarded prison, where we have 35% chance of injuring one of our volunteers for 10 weeks, but we'll get a monster free with a 50% chance. Or we could go to here. 3 volunteers would... So all of these guys would be off for 2 weeks, but we would find a new monster. I'll go here. 2 weeks is not that long. So all of these are unavailable for a little while. But we have gotten... This guy is amazing. He's a skeleton soldier. And what he can do is that he is lowering the damage to everybody behind him, which is awesome. The volunteers came back without plundering anything, too drunk to remember the goal of their mission. They will need to go to rehab for 2 weeks. Ooh, rough times. However, the monster they have helped during a brawl has decided to join their workforce for free as a sign of gratitude. Yeah, tapas is the best. Now let's go to a business trip. So we can send some of our one of our people. We can pick which one, and we get the associated reward. So the management would like you to send one of your employees with the sales department to be their bodyguard. You will be compensated, of course. So this guy's level 2. I don't want to send him. This guy would give me 125 gold and loyalty card. Merchant prices are reduced by 10%. But I think I'm going to send this eater because we're not using him that much. He's mostly for the morals. He can leave for 5 weeks, and I'll get 187 gold. Go. Now it's time for an event. The R&D manager needs a guinea pig to test a new trap. He's asking you to provide him with one of your employees in exchange for some... I'm gonna do it. This guy's just level 1 and I get 500. I could level up somebody else way better for that. And we got that other new guy. Actually, we now have... No, I think it has been 2 weeks since that event, so we got our guys back. So I'm going to play... Who are you attacking? Front person with physical, front person with air, everybody with fire. So Ognask, you're gonna go in the middle. Okay. So monsters will come back as skeleton warriors. In the front, you're doing physical, air, and fire. You're really good against physical, not so good against air and fire. You are not great against physical, but good against air. Kind of okay. I'm gonna play this guy, and I'll place you in the back, I think. Actually, I wanted Stuzbab because Stuzbab, since he's doing the poisoning, can be really good because you want to poison them at the start, not at the end, because that rest. Let's do Poison Cloud. And here we want to place... Oh, we can place Dave. So you can see here, monsters behind the skeleton take 25% less damage. So I'll place him. Then I'll place Zol, and I'll grab Talus. Off we go. And let's go with the Circular Saw, do some extra bleeding damage. And then I will... destroy them if they manage to get through, but they will not. Oh, he's shuffling them around. Don't do it. Don't kill Ognask. Ooh, I can go. Let's go with the poison dagger. It's doing a little bit more damage because he's weaker against nature than he is against whatever the other thing was. Oh, let's do Cane Flame. 14 damage, applies 1 burn, 15 fire damage per turn. That's pretty great. Just once though, still. No, they kill Ognask. So because they kill Ognask, of course, the others will not get the revives as the skeleton warriors. That's why I want to make sure that Ognask survives. That's okay. It doesn't matter. He got burned. Does he go? Yeah. I was hoping I would go, but apparently not. So let's poison them as much as we can. Yeah. 15 damage, that's great. Now who goes... I think they go... No, we could do Toxic Volley or Poison Arrow. Let's do Toxic Volley. So now 20 damage. next turn. That's great. 15 on this one and 10 on that guy. Let's do a spear strike so this guy's plain dead. And we can do ice block so the guy in the back is also dead. And now it's 3 of us against 1 of him, and he's poisoned, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, poison arrow and he's just straight dead. She, I should say. Bye-bye! Ooh, who is this? What's that? 40 nature damage applies 3 poison? Ooh, I want that. But let me look at him. Tear. 50 physical damage applies broken armor. Or applies stunned? We can stun. Oh, I got it. I want both of these things so bad. I'm gonna grab him. See her, you're my man now. Oh, and we could train him up. Let's train him up. Here, come on. Let me train you up. Yo. What did I give him? Didn't give him anything? You had to have given him something. Maybe health? Maybe give him health? Trainer. If I try it again. Oh, it's just increasing this. Oh, it's gonna give him a new ability now. Or we could train this guy and it's gonna give him impalement. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna give him impalement, which allows you to attack 45 damage to the person in the front and the person behind him because of this ability. But Tear is just perfect. I think, do we want to send somebody to a business trip? I think we do. But as long as it's not Tear or this guy. So the only option is Stu's Boss. Stu's Boss. Ooh, but if I send Tapies, I will get Crystal Skull. 10% chance that monster kills come back to life as skeleton warriors. Nah, let's send Stu's Boss. But we would get an artifact. No, we cannot lose Tapies for 10 weeks. That's too much. That's too much. 10 weeks is too long. Let's do some more fighting. This game is just so good. And it's just a demo, guys. Imagine how amazing it's gonna be when it's like fully... Physical to the front guy, air to the front guy, fire to everybody. And I think this guy is repositioning. Either way, we'll place Tapas, her, and Talus. Do some poisoning. I'll place the poison cloud because I like it. And then we'll go with the Gourd, Azul, and Organized. And Circular Cell, as usual. And then finally I can slay them down. Well, now this guy in the back is pretty high morale though. 110. He has more morale than hell. Which is like, he's just, yeah. Okay, who are you gonna kill? Let's do Toxic Valley. Yeah, I want to do Toxic Valley. I just want to poison them all. I feel like that's helpful. Oof. Impalement, yeah, this is the super goblin, so it's gonna hit them both, which is pretty epic. Yeah, this guy's just dead. Here, come on, stun them for me. Yeah, stunner. So this guy's not gonna do anything next turn because he is stunned. Which I guess doesn't really matter that much because I think they're both dead. Actually, no, I can do this one more time with him. So do we do a wild strike or another? I think I'll do a wild strike because he's dead anyway, even if he stuns him. But I love that ability. Pretty cool. And also we broke his armor, which is kind of nice. The armor is reduced by 30. Everybody's poisoned. Great. Need to do some more bleeding and poisoning on these guys. Let's show no mercy. Now let's do a burning whip. We are burning this guy as well, aside from the poisoning, so he might die by himself. I'm not 100% certain. Maybe. Okay, freezing breath or ice block. I'm gonna use ice block, kill this guy in the back because he's very weak against ice. Pain's flame. And this person is dead. He's getting so much damage. 15 on fire, 5 on nature. He's gotta die. Believer. Oh, I can only attack the guy in the front. Then let's use a frenzy then. And ice block. Dead. They are all just dead. Ooh, and we can get an artifact. So we can pick an artifact. We can either get a rabbit's foot, 20% more chance to have an artifact offered as dungeon reward. Interesting. Ring of Wrath. Creatures have 20% chance to gain in range when they're attacked. Or Protection Amulet. Demons gain +5 to all resistances. I think I like this one. Because this increases 50% damage for 3 turns, essentially. And we have 20% chance, so every 5th hit we get that. Or do we take right now? We'll take this. Also, there's a thing where you can transmute an artifact into something else, and I'd really like to show that to you. Merchant, no, let's go towards the trainer again, I think. I want to train up Tyr and see what's his new ability. Ooh, damage dealt increased by 100% to heroes whose armor is 0% or lower. Ooh, so somebody has a negative armor, and then we can stun them and do 50% physical damage. That is just like so good. More training or an event? Let's do an event. Yeah, let's do an event. The R&D manager has developed a new trap and seems to be very proud of it. He wants to sell it to you for a few gold coins. If you refuse, there's a chance he might take it very badly. He looks pretty funny. Do we want another circular saw? I don't think so. Let's refuse. Do we plunder or business trip? Let's plunder. I want more artifacts. Could I get some? Yeah, these guys, except for Ognask, I don't really care about them. So this is just money, 10% risk of injury. Let's do this one. 25% risk of injury, but 25% chance of getting an artifact. Oh, and we got an artifact. Creatures gain +5 armor. Yes, please. Your employees have put equipped to fire and as the sword. They even found an artifact. They've emerged unscathed. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Engineer. Upgrade a level to another, to trap level. Okay, let's try upgrade the poison cloud. Do it. Now it does 50 nature damage on the next turn. That's great. Dungeon. Let's go to the dungeon. I realize we're past time, but I'm really enjoying this. So I want to do just a little bit more. Not too much more, just a little bit more. Front air, so fire everybody back physical. And he can shuffle around. So we'll try Ognask's in the middle. You in the front and Talos in the back. Poison Cloud. Deeps in the front, Tyr in the middle. Uzol in the back. And circular saw as usual. And then bam. And we got artifacts now. Got the Ring of Wrath and we get extra armor. Okay, they flip them around, that's okay. As long as this guy... No, of course they kill him first. I just want to show you guys the turning them into skeleton warriors, and the heroes are just like, no, 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 no. No skeleton warriors for us. They're like, we are not a fan of those. I'm just like... It's just a monster. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Frenzy. Let's do a frenzy. What do you have? Ooh, enhanced armor. Interesting. We're dead. There's no question about it. We're just dead. It's alright though. It's gonna be fine. Can do some poisoning with my favorite trap. Ooh, the guy in the back didn't go get poisoned, which is a little sad. Kinda counting on it, but it's okay. Okay, impalement as usual. I want to do freezing breath on everybody. Cool, they're slow now. And Tyr, could you stun somebody? Yeah, oh, right, I forgot to say that here you can see who goes next. So after this, she goes. So if we could stun her, she's the only person we can stun, then she cannot go. It should be pretty nice. So, bye-bye. Oh, and she actually died, so we didn't even need to do that, but it's okay. Impalement. Nice. And let's just do a wild strike so she's dead. Yes. Oh. You dare to enter my dungeon. That's not gonna... Oh, we could increase our power. So we can do more damage. Or we could get Rascal. 18 air damage, 60 air damage. Nah. He increases speed of you so you can go sooner, which is pretty cool. But I think I'll just grab the money. I just want to upgrade the monsters I already have. Let's do business trip. We'll send, we could get this, let's send Eater again. Eater's just great. So like, why do you keep sending me on all those business trips? Well, because you're useless otherwise. Oh, we can also do a course. It's pretty expensive, but we have the money. And we can send Stu's boss, so he's going to increase by 2 levels. But it's going to take 5 weeks, so it's not as quick as the regular training, but it's pretty cool. It's kind of hoping I can show you an alchemist. What alchemist does, he grabs some of their artifacts and transmutes it into something else, like a trap or a monster or something like that. Let's go to the trainer one more time. If I upgrade Tyr, it's just going to be I want somebody to get an extra ability. Like... Oxar. I'm not really using Oxar, but maybe 6 fire damage and burning. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's do one more dungeon. Just one more. Oh, let me know if you want me to play this game, because I really want to play this game some more. I guess the proper question would be, let me know if you'd watch me to play this again, because grunt air damage, nature on everybody, and deals 50% life to a monster at the start of one fight. Interesting. Physical, wow. So they do nature on everybody, physical and air on the guys in the front. So this guy is probably going to die if I put him in the front. Let's try to put Ognask in the middle, him in the front, and Tyr in the back. We'll see if that will go. Poison Cloud, as always. And then Woodrot, Oxar. We can do the burning poisoning because they're pretty weak against fire. And let's do Swooz. So we can do the physical damage for those who are good against nature damage. Circular Saw, and we go. Not be bad if they made it through to the end so I could show you the fighting with myself, because they're pretty strong. They have quite a lot of HP. What you doing? Leave him alone. Actually, don't leave him alone. Kill anybody except this guy in the middle. Yeah, you can kill him, I don't care. Impalement. Because then he'll finally come back. And I can show it to you. That'd be really cool. This guy, resistance is reduced by 20. That's not great. Okay, Stunner. We could do... Yeah, let's stun her. Why not? Stun her for me. Okay, so these two are dead, but because he is alive, they actually come back as skeleton warriors, which is super cool. I mean, they do still die pretty quickly, but at least they're back. So this guy kind of wasted his shot, otherwise he would kill my main guy. We can do dual slash. Yeah, let's do that. Or blade thirst, but gives them bleeding. No, let's do the bleeding. The bleeding is going to do more damage in the end, which I think is more effective. Okay, he's dead. My skeleton warrior is dead as well. But that went really well. I like that. Now with the poison, the girl in the front will die very soon. Oh, she's just straight up dead. The guy in the middle should die from the poison, but it's on take 3 turns, so that's not that quick. He's getting hit for, yeah, for 10. Blade poison dagger. Let's just do blade thirst. He's just dead. Yeah, I can kill these guys. Fire column. Yeah, 60 damage and burning. Let's do that. Love it. And a frenzy. A little bit of frenzy to finish it off. And she just falls to her knees. Oh, we get electrical coil plus -5 morale applies air weakness. Now let's take the Rushki. Come on. Join my group of monsters. Ooh, there's a seminar. But we'll go to the seminar. I want to see. Let me give my blood to the collectors. Just like, come for my blood. My blood is here for you. It seems that the R&D manager doesn't like you. He's trying to requisition one of your traps for his experiment by threatening to complain to the management. We don't take my best trap. Okay, I guess I'll collaborate. Leave my best trap alone. Let's go to the seminar. So this is gonna make everybody kind of happier. So they get enraged. Sorry. The Monsters Resources Manager feels that your employees are at the end of their rope. As such, he has organized a human hunt in the woods to cheer them up. Because that's the favorite thing we do. We just like to go with a little bit of humans. More collectors. Let me give you more of my blood. Give you all my blood. Okay, there are clearly no alchemists coming up. One more, and then it's gonna be over. Just like, I just want to get to that alchemist. As soon as we get to alchemist, we're done. Or at the next dungeon, because we really gotta. Physical, whoa, bleeding and unranged, nature, physical. So we'll place there in the middle and Talus. Circular, so, oh, I kind of wish, oh, I don't have the poison cloud, right, that's a good point. Forgot about that. This will do a rallying horn. So these guys are enraged. And we can grab Ognasks in the middle. Uzol in the front. Let's try Rushka. We can try the speed thingy. Could be interesting then. They're probably gonna get to the end to me. because they have so much HP, and we don't even have our best trap, which is the poison thing, which is really helping us out a lot. But we are enraged. They're unfortunately enraged as well. Ooh, that guy's just dead. 2 impalement. See, this is barely doing them any damage. Dead. Let's do stunning. I don't think it's gonna matter much because they're probably gonna kill me. Yeah, dead. 117 nature damage. Did you see that? Alright, we can do show no. Let's do burning whip. Gonna hit their morale, which is not the greatest because it doesn't really matter to us. But we do get this. Now, Rushka goes first, so I'm thinking, are you guys weak against the... Oh, this is... So we can do more damage. Now, we should do the apply haste to the monsters in front of her, because then... So the gust, because then we can all go. Before they go, I think. No? I thought that the haste would go first, but apparently not. She's dead. Okay, at least we go now. Okay, freezing bread, which can kill the guy in the middle, which is great. Then we get... Oh, and we get the skeleton bread, which is great. Let's use Kane's Flame. Then we'll do dual slash. And then this girl goes. We're gonna kill my guy in the front, isn't she? Yeah, that's all. But we get another skeleton warrior again, which is fantastic. Kane's Flame some more. Burn those girls to the ground. Sounds so cool when you say that. Dual slash, and she's dead. Yes, skeleton warrior, I love you. You did such a good job. Of course, my lord. I'll do whatever you want from me. I told you skeletons love me. If you don't know where that's coming from, it's the most intense monster defense. Ooh, and we can increase our max life. Or we can heal. No, let's increase my max life. It's fine. I need healing. It's fine. Still no alchemist. Come on. Let's train up our beautiful, beautiful things. I want to train, who do we want to train? Let's train Tapes some more. He gets better resistance. Collectors. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So by the time we get to the next... Ooh, Potion of Evolution. Employee found a strange flask in a broom closet and drank it all in one gulp. Don't expect to see growth in intelligence as the employee seems to have gained muscle mass. +1 level for Swuzz. And another... You can also rename the monsters, by the way. 2 of your employees have been caught red-handed rolling like 2 elves for a hairbrush. Will you be tough and suspend them? Yeah, let's suspend them. Okay. No alchemist. So that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And, well, click on the right top to watch Eratos Lord of the Dead, or you can click on the right bottom to watch my top 5 games of summer 2019. I'll see you in one of those. Bye bye!